What's up, guys? It's Jessica Perez-Beebe here to share like some real deal with you today. Okay. I am currently staffing a leadership program that is a really next level leadership for your personal development. And I actually graduated from this program 3 years ago. I think at the time I invested about $5,000 in the program. I'd actually pay double for that. In fact, I never make decisions based on money. I always make them based off of how it's going to grow me. There's a little tip for you guys, because we're talking today about leadership, about how to own your power, not give your power away, so that you can be a leader in your life, but also for others in your life, also a leader for your community, a leader for the world, right? The people who are following you and looking to you for advice, for camaraderie, for whatever it is, however you lead in your life, they're looking to see how you operate. How do you operate? How do you make decisions? So here's what I want to talk to you about today. And this is a truth bomb. If you have been committed to your comfort, if you're committed to your comfort, here's what you have to give up: your power. You have to give up your power when you're committed to being comfortable. And on the flip side, in order to be powerful, you have to actually give up your comfort. It's just the way it works. So I'm in this staffing right now as a part of this team. We've got 150 students. It's incredible. We're doing it online, which has never been done before. And I'm just seeing these people like wake up to the reality that their life is right now, and that they've been living in like a box. They've been living in their own comfort zone. And just instead of creating and going after what they want in life, they've just been talking about it. They've been thinking about it. They've been letting their fears, their excuses, and all the reasons why they can't do it or it won't be easy, they've been letting all of that hold them back. And it's heartbreaking. But what's beautiful in this leadership program is that they are seeing, and this is what happens when clients work with us in our high performers club, they are seeing, some of them for the first time, how truly powerful they are, and how much they've been giving their power away, and how that's not only costing them, but it's costing all the other people in their lives. It's costing their family. It's costing their clients, their potential clients and customers, right? Because when you're holding back, from being all that you can be, from putting yourself out there, from taking risks, when you're holding back, you're also holding those gifts that you have to give to the world. You're holding that back from the world, right? Our gifts are given to us not to keep inside, just like our transformations aren't, right? Like that's why I'm back paying it forward again for the second time, staffing in this program. Not because I'm getting paid, I volunteer to do it. And it's not convenient. I have to rearrange all of my schedule. I'm still running a company. I'm still managing a team. I still have clients. I still have a daughter at home, a husband. So it's not because it's easy or convenient. It's because when you go through transformation, don't just keep it to yourself. Get out there and give it back to the world. Right? That is why we go through transformation. That is why, we have pain and trial and tribulation, so that we can actually, as we overcome it, be able to get back out there and help other people overcome it. Right? And so that's why I'm in this program, is because I know it works. And I want people to be able to tap into the power that is within them. And if you're trying to do it on your own, you're never going to get there. You're never going to get there. I'm also staffing this program because I constantly keep myself in leadership. I keep myself, I put myself out there. I say, how do I get to my next level so that I can inspire my team, my clients to go to their next level? Right? I'm constantly taking myself on. That's what a leader does. That's how you get your power. Right? So what is something that you need to do that you keep putting off? This is the thing that like just blows my mind, is like people think they have so much time, and you don't. Many of you know that my mother was killed suddenly in a car accident when she was 45 years old. I'm turning 45 next year, right? Like that's how quickly your life can be gone. And you keep waiting until the time is right. You keep waiting until you have more money or you have more information, and you don't have more time. You don't. So, in what area of your life have you been stalling your personal or professional development, your growth, because you're not willing to be uncomfortable? You're just not willing to be uncomfortable. And be honest with yourself, right? Be honest with yourself about it. What is it that you're not willing to do because you don't want to be uncomfortable? And for you, that could mean, you don't want to spend more money, right, than you think you should or than you think you have, right? I could go into a whole side story about money and how it's the easiest thing that you can create, and how it's just another exchange for energy and service. People get so hung up on money. Maybe for you, your comfort zone is, I don't want to make commitments because I'm afraid I might not keep them. Or I don't want to take the risk and do this one thing because it might not work. Like, what's your box? What comfort zone are you in? Is it time for you to take a risk? Is it time for you to risk something, to make a bold decision, to bet on yourself? When's the last time you bet on you? Instead of giving your power away to everybody else, everybody you watch on the news, celebrities, social media, like just giving your power away to what everybody else thinks and what everybody else is doing. Betting on them to have the answers for you. When are you going to bet on yourself? All last week, we opened up our coaching calls for free, which we don't do that. People have to pay $97 to get on a call with us. Why? Because people who pay actually pay attention. People who pay actually pay attention. But all last week, we opened up our coaching calls for free. And my coach, Emma, the lead coach on my team, was available to support on these calls. And so she was on these calls with many people, asking them what it is they really want, right? Trying to give them that wake up call, giving coaching. And for those who we know we can help without a doubt, and there's very specific clients that we can help without a doubt, she offered them a once in a lifetime, never again opportunity to work with us, right? Like at this rate, because my clients pay over $2,500 a month typically to work with us. But we as a team said, how can we make our service available right now to 5 people, let's say, who otherwise wouldn't be able to invest with us at this level. However, they are so committed and they are so in, and all they need is a team like us that is committed, and they can create the life that they want in the next year. And so we said, how can we do that? And so we put together a new offer at an incredible investment that we've never done before. So why am I telling you this? So we've got these people on the phone. She's providing service, coaching on the phone with some of these people for almost 2 hours. And because we care so much, like Emma, anyone who meets anyone on my team, and especially my coach, Emma, knows that we care so deeply. We go the distance with our clients. We're invested in them. We believe in them sometimes more than they believe in themselves, which, believe me, sometimes that's what it takes. That's what my coaches do for me, right? That's what my coaches do for me, no matter how self-motivated I am. We all need that coach, that mentor who is at the next level, who can see our blind spots, who can remind us that we're almost there, right? So still in deep service to these people who wanted to get on the phone and wanted to have, the experience of having us ask them the deep, important questions about what they want for their lives. Still, some people let all their fears and their excuses hold them back from stepping into an opportunity, right? It's the fears, it's the excuses, it's the same old, not willing to bet on themselves, literally not willing to bet on themselves, not trusting themselves. Is this you? Because this makes me so sad. This is so sad to me because it's the only way to grow in your personal and professional development. It's the only way to get to your next level, to raise your ceiling, is by being in community, by being in coaching, by being in mentorship. I mean, we purposely keep our coaching in small groups because that's what works. It works better than one-on-one, and it works better than large groups. And yet you're still letting your fears and your scarcity hold you back, right? Brendan Burchard, I'm doing some coaching with Brendan Burchard right now. And I loved an example that he used when he was coaching a client who was stuck around charging, you were stuck around money. And he said, if you paid me $10,000 for just 1 hour of coaching, literally 1 hour, you paid me $10,000. And by the way, he charges much more than that for 1 hour of coaching. And all I told you was, okay, you need to hire these 3 people in your company this year, and you need to get clarity on your numbers. If all I told you was those 2 things and you did them, and it turned out to be your greatest year, or it increased your revenue by 20%, or it freed up time in your personal life that you hadn't had, he goes, wouldn't it be worth it? Like, wouldn't it be worth it? It does not matter how much you invest in something. It's what you do with it. If you actually do it and it creates a result and it ripples out into your world, the power of multiplication, and creates more results, then wouldn't that be worth it? Yet people get so hung up on investing in themselves and investing in yourself. Like when somebody goes to college, they're investing in themselves, right? They're not even guaranteed anything after 4 years. But when it comes to your personal development, why are you not betting on yourself? Why are you not investing in yourself? There's work that needs to be done underneath that, right? How long have you known that you need, for instance, to get up early or have a morning routine, right? You know, right? You know that you need to create a consistent habit, but you still don't do it, right? You know that working out to keep your energy up, your stamina, etc., is a good thing to do every day, but you're still not doing it. Just like the person who Brendan Burchard told, get clarity on your numbers and hire these 3 people, they probably already knew that, but they still weren't doing it. That is the beauty of being in coaching relationship. That's the beauty of being in mentorship and in community with people who can call you out on that stuff. It's not enough to just know what to do. Right? How many times have you told yourself, what it is you need to do, but you still haven't done it? Right? It's like the person thinks, now I have all the tools, like you're watching stuff online, you're grabbing bits of information from this coach, that coach, and it's like, I got all the tools and I can do this on my own. And then you go off on your own and don't do any of it. That's how we're wired. Even those of us who are self-driven and motivated, we can do some stuff by ourselves up to a certain point, and then we hit a wall. Because it's not about putting your head down and working harder. It's not. I promise you. And until you get out of your own way, you're not going to see that you're blocking yourself. How do you get out of your own way? You get in coaching relationships, you get in community, right? What success looks like is knowing that you want to fast track, you want to get results. You care and trust yourself enough to invest in you. It's the power of multiplication. I think about when I hire a coach, any coach in my fitness, in my business, personal development, whatever it is, I always go into it knowing that I'm going to get a return on my investment. You know why? I trust myself. I'm all in. Right? I'm only hiring someone who I know has already got the result that I want. So that's number one. And I can see that they get results with other people. So I'm making that decision and I say, you know what? If I just get one thing from this coach, one nugget, one breakthrough, one mind shift in how I operate, how I look at life, that helps me grow my leadership, grow my ability to support others, make a difference in the world. If I just get one piece, then I can multiply that out into the world. I can multiply that as, sorry, Instagram, I keep dropping the phone. I can multiply that out, right? That's the way I look at it. That's how I look at investing in myself. That's how you get to look at investing in yourself. That's where your power is. You make the decisions. You don't stay in limbo. You make decisions that move you forward one step at a time, right? It's how all leaders think. It's how all leaders and highly successful people look at investing in themselves. And I'm not just talking money. It's not just about money investment, but where do you invest your time? Where do you invest your energy? And not just in business, but in personal relationships, in your health, so on, right? We have a saying in leadership, how you do one thing is how you do all things. So if in a certain area of your life, you know that you need to do something different, and yet you haven't, you keep putting it off, don't fool yourself. You're actually doing that in all the areas of your life. You're paying the price, but so are other people in your life, right? So I have a strong call to action for you right now. If this sounds like you, if you love to grow in your personal and professional development, you're committed to growing, you're driven to succeed, but mostly because you want to contribute to the world, right? You love to grow in your personal and professional development. You're driven to succeed so that you can contribute more. And if you're typically the one motivating and inspiring everyone else, right? Like those of us who are driven and self-motivated, but you tend to be a lone wolf and do a lot on your own because you don't like asking for help, right? And you're mostly impatient and you want quick results. If that sounds like you, I can help you. My team can help you. You don't need to get stuck trying to do everything on your own. And it's time for you to make a decision that gets you out of your comfort zone. It is time. It's time for you to take action, to bet on yourself. So if this sounds like you, I want you to send me a private message right here on Instagram or in Facebook, and I can talk to you about how we can help. Okay. My team and I, we work with women and men who are committed to their personal and professional growth, who want to make a big contribution to their community, to their world. We help you develop the mindset and the performance habits, right? It's not enough to just know, but you need to have the habits daily that are going to actually keep you focused, right? Not sidetracked, keep you focused and driven toward the greater vision. It's important that you know what your purpose is in this lifetime. It's important that you know what your purpose is. Otherwise, it's easy to get off track. It's easy to get off track. So we help you get out of your own way. We help you eliminate that imposter syndrome that keeps having you play smaller than you're capable of because you're afraid. You don't know how you're going to actually achieve that big vision that you have, or you don't know if you're capable of it, but you are. If that vision was placed on your heart, it's there for a reason. And that is something that my team and I are known for doing. We help you get out of your own way and really 10x your life in all areas. So if this sounds like you and you're ready to take action now and be supported to live into your highest self, no more playing small, no more staying in your comfort zone. If you're ready to step into true leadership, send me a message today and we'll reach out to you right away. I hope you have an incredible day. Share this with someone you love.